What up, everybody? It's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. Back with another video. As y'all can see from the title, which clown do you got in this circus, man? You know what I mean? Joe Biden is out. Who's your pick? You feel me? Before I get into that, man, hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. I'm still trying to give away $300 free money once I reach 1,000 subscribers to a random subscriber, man. We almost there. I think we about 200 to go. You feel me? Salute to everybody who's been watching my shit. Salute to everybody who's took the time to subscribe because it's free. Appreciate all the engagement, comments, watching my old videos, all that shit, man. Yeah. Who you got? You know what I'm saying? I would have been dropping more content for y'all all week, but, you know, people got my motherfucking channel a strike, so I couldn't post for like a week or two, but here we go, man. You know what I'm saying? We back. Anyways, man, hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. Now, I will be the first to tell y'all, right? I am not a Joe Biden supporter. I am not a I definitely ain't a Donald Trump supporter. I'm not a supporter of either party. I'm an independent. The last time I actually voted was for Obama twice. And I haven't been a fan of none of the candidates since, so I haven't voted. Now, I understand that when a person doesn't vote, that's basically a vote for the candidate that they don't like anyway. You know, I believe in that. You know, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Harris supporter. So if I don't vote, then, you know, it's basically a vote for Trump. Now, Joe Biden, hey, I feel sorry for bruh, you know, but he's kind of a victim of his own self. You know, he shot himself in the foot. He is the one who wanted the debate with Donald Trump, okay? He is the one who scheduled that. Now, when that happened, he got what he wanted. He fumbled the ball. And all of America and other countries like Japan, where I live at now, seen it. And ever since then, there's been a call for him to step down as president, I should say. But that's his fault. You know, that's kind of his fault. You know, you had your shot and you missed. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of shots, we'll get into that in a second. You know, so they've been crying for him to step down. Trump already has some motion going. You know, Trump already had motion going because his one thing about Donald Trump base is they're delusional. You feel me? Like, and we'll get into how delusional they are in a couple examples here in a second. But you know, you're not gonna flip too many Donald Trump voters to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Is my point. And then, you know, you had the shooting, you know, and I think that just put Trump on a whole nother level, man. He's like the 50, excuse the blanket, red, white, and blue. How ironic. You know, that put that nigga on 50 Cent level. And I've been telling people lately, like, Donald Trump is a celebrity. He's not a politician. He's just known for being a rich nigga and a celebrity, a TV celebrity. So in order to beat a celebrity, you're going to need another fucking celebrity. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a politician. It's not going to be Kamala Harris. She's not going to win. Trump got too much motion right now. And I hate to say it, but we might as well give this nigga his 4 more years, right? Let him go on with his life. He'll never be able to be president again unless he changes something in that, which we've already seen the kind of person that he could be you know, his ideologies wise. You know, if it was up to him, they would have succeeded on January 6th in getting to all the politicians and lawmakers, and they might have hung Mike Pence like they were out there chanting. Like this is the kind of stuff we should not forget. We should not forget that he got on TV and called Mexicans rapists. We should not forget just a couple months ago he was talking about black jobs. What the fuck is a black job? You know, some shit that white people ain't gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, it's been time after time. Let's not talk about how he had motherfuckers ready to kill Asian people during COVID, talking about it's the China virus. Like, that's racist ass shit. But yet, his delusional support group is just, they don't see none of that shit. He could get up there and say whatever and they're going to believe him, and he can get up there and say the most derogatory shit and they're going to act like they don't hear that shit. You feel me? And I'm not a Joe Biden supporter. Like I said, I don't agree with everything about Joe Biden. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick a lesser of the two evil, I'm going to go with Biden before I go with Trump. Just based on all the, like, he's a real sporadic type of person. You don't never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And I feel like if you're going to be the leader of the most powerful country in the world, you got to have some class. George Bush, both George Bushes and Ronald Reagan, all these motherfuckers was the worst presidents ever. And I can go into a longer video about that, but I won't. But at least they had class. At least when you seen them in public, it was, they was classy about the shit. Evil shit was going on during their administrations, but they was with class. This motherfucker get on stage and just say whatever, you feel me? And don't care who he make an enemy. Like, you can't be that reckless with your tongue when you're the president of the United States. But all that aside, right? Ever since that shooting, like, that shit hyped him up. You feel me? Now, a bunch of people are like, oh, this might be staged, all this and that. Like, I already made a video about that. Y'all can go check it out about what I think about that shooting. But ever since then, he's got the juice. So much juice that Joe Biden own party made him step down. You feel me? Like, we've never seen that. A president go all the way damn near to the end of his campaign to be president again and just quit, you know? So they kind of ate him alive. His own people kind of ate him alive. Now, to me personally, that was a waste of time. That was a waste of time. Listen, like I just said, to beat a celebrity, you're going to need a celebrity. There's nobody who is going to beat Donald Trump. This is how delusional his motherfucking, his following is. Jesus Christ could come down from heaven right now, right? And say, I'm running for president against Donald Trump. This motherfucker Donald Trump will get on stage and say, yeah, I don't believe him. There was a reason why they killed him, you know, and he'll have all his supporters burning Bibles the next day. You'll see every other religion who is against Christianity come out and support Donald Trump. Because I've never seen nobody with this much of a cult following, you know, outside of a normal singer or rapper or movie star. This motherfucker, and even them ain't like this cult following. This cult following is dangerous. We've already seen on January 6th how they will act. And I made a post, right? And I still got this post somewhere on Facebook. And I said, and this was years ago, before January 6th. This is like during the election where Joe Biden defeated Donald Trump. I said, if Donald Trump loses, his supporters, or if Joe Biden loses, his supporters will be like, whatever, and go on with their lives. If Donald Trump loses, his supporters will be storming state capitals. That's exactly what I said. If Joe Biden loses, his supporters will go on about their life. If Donald Trump loses, they will be storming state capitals. That's what I said. I swear to God, that shit aged so well, because these motherfuckers on January 6th, you already seen what happened when he lost the election, and he still hasn't said that the election was fair. Now, regardless of what you feel about it, hey, it is what it is. The results have been the results, and now he can run again, which he's doing. And this time he's going to win. The only person who I feel like can beat Donald Trump, this is the only person in America who can beat Donald Trump. And I'm going to tell y'all, and it makes sense. I thought about every person who could run against him: politician, actor, singer, rapper, influencer. I've thought of everybody who could run against Donald Trump, especially since this shooting shit, who could beat Donald Trump. And there's only one person who I think can beat Donald Trump, and it's not Kamala Harris. It's not. She gonna have some motion, but she's not gonna win. Taylor Swift is the only person that can beat Donald Trump. Taylor Swift is the only person in America with enough motion to beat Donald Trump. She's rich, she's white, she don't have no criminal history, she's America's fucking sweetheart amongst white people. That's the only person that I can see, if they ran for president, could beat Donald Trump right now. Because like I said, his supporters are delusional. Donald Trump could walk into the room and somebody say, hey, Mr. President, how's the weather outside? And he'd be like, the sky's red. He'd be like, sir, the sky's blue. No, the sky's red. And you'd be like, but sir, I just looked and it's blue. It's red. You're right. It is red. Hey, did you know that the sky is red? Like, that's how, and they'll really believe that shit from then on. That's how delusional these motherfuckers sound like. Let's not even get into Project 2025. I'm gonna make a whole nother video on Project 2025 because I've just basically skimmed through it, but I'm going to read all through Project 2025 and I'm gonna write down the key points because a lot of people don't even realize they just worried about the celebrity of Trump. They're not worried about the man. They're not worried about the character of a person. You feel me? And I'm not going to say Joe Biden is the greatest. I'm definitely not going to say Kamala Harris is the greatest because we all know that she's locked up so many people. I'm from California. There's people that she's locked up and gave them maximum sentences just to build her political career. Now that we all see what it's come to all these years, right? It makes sense why she was giving people the sentence. And let me give y'all an example, right, of what she was doing as lead prosecutor, attorney general, all that shit, right? Say you walk into the store and you steal a candy bar. And the minimum sentence is a day and the maximum sentence is a year. If it comes through her, she's giving you that year. And you be like, bro, I only stole a candy bar. You can get a day, you can get a year. She's going to give you that year every fucking time. Why? Because she was already trying to build her motherfucking castle to the White House. She was trying to build her road to the White House. And she definitely did it on the backs of a lot of black men in her own state, being that she's black herself. You feel me? So that's a reason why I cannot support her, because she's fake. And what has she done for black people? Even as vice president, what have you done for black people? You know what I'm saying? You might have motivated some girls that they can be anything that they want to be, but motherfuckers from California, street people too, they haven't forgotten. Now, don't get me wrong. You do the crime, you're going to do some time. You feel me? And she's not 100%, responsible for people committing crimes. You committing a crime, you're going to have to face the consequences. But when you're in charge of recommending or sentencing somebody to the highest maximum rather than a medium or a low maximum depending on the crime, and you just giving them the maximum every single time, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that's sitting in jail probably right now, still to this day, with Kamala Harris paperwork or name on their paperwork. You know what I mean? So it's like, she's a clown, Trump's a clown. Which side of the circus do you want? Do you want Bozo the clown? Do you want Ronald McDonald? Do you want Homie the clown? Do you want Pennywise? Like, pick a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what both of these candidates are to me. And unfortunately, I'm going to vote this year, and I don't want to vote for either one of these motherfuckers. And I still feel like if I vote for a third-party candidate, it's a vote for the person that I don't want to win. Either one of these people, I think Robert F. Kennedy, he's been the most transparent out of any of the candidates. He goes on every single platform, big and small, and shares his views. Now, if his voice wasn't fucked up, I guarantee you he would have way more momentum. His voice is the only thing that's keeping him from having, from breaking up this two-party system and really showing people that, hey, man, you can have an independent mind. You know what I mean? I'm an independent. I'm going to be a registered independent voter this year. But who y'all got, man? Trump or Harris? Which clown do you want to win? You know what I mean? It's a lot of people saying Trump, 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 Trump. But let me tell you something, bro. What I've learned about the internet. A lot of people will get on the internet just for shock value, just for likes, just for, like, a lot of people that get on the internet are fucking losers. They have no kind of motion in life. Nobody associates with them, but when they get online and they type Trump 2024, they get 300 likes, and that makes a motherfucker feel good. They get 50 comments, even if it's people talking shit to them. I got some kind of engagement today, like So that's why I see a lot of people doing that. But all you black people that are getting on here and doing this, we got to do better. We got to do better. Y'all are fucking with Trump because he gave y'all some EDD and let y'all sit on y'all motherfucking asses while taxpayers like me paid for that shit and still had to go to work. Y'all happy because this nigga let y'all scam and do PPP loans, which a lot of motherfuckers ended up going to prison for. He didn't bail y'all out and getting their credit ruined. You know what I'm saying? Y'all happy because he gave you a fucking stimulus check? That's what society has become. Money over morals. You feel me? This motherfucker could get on here and be like, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your whole family tree. But I got $1,000 for you. You gonna be mad at me? Niggas will be like, shit, nigga, give me that 1,000. Fuck them niggas. I ain't never fuck with them niggas anyway. But my whole point is that most of the people that's getting online, Trump 2024, Trump 2024, especially us black folks, y'all just saying that shit for shock value, bruh. We will see when the final results come back if he even get 10% of the black vote. You feel me? But let me tell you why that's bullshit and why y'all just doing that shit just to get online and say Trump 2024, right? It's simple logic. We all been to the club. How many people hate standing in line for the club? I know I do. I be trying any kind of way saying whatever kind of name I can to get up in the front of the line, right? Y'all don't want to stand in the club where it's full of bad bitches and niggas that y'all like, you feel me, for you females. Y'all don't want to stand in the club for 45 minutes when it's a rapper there, when it's bottles being popped, when it's a party. So you mean to tell me that I'm really supposed to believe that you're going to stand in line at a polling fucking booth for hours on end to vote for this white man? Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Y'all niggas just be online saying whatever, bruh. And that's my point, because I know I'm black, nigga. I've been in the club. I've been to the club 1,000 times. Niggas is always complaining in the lines about how long it is, security and all that. You really think that I'm gonna believe y'all motherfuckers gonna stand in a polling line for 3 hours in whatever kind of weather conditions in your state? Man, get the fuck out of here. Some of y'all will. But I guarantee you, 90% of the people that's a minority Mexican or black getting on their Trump 2024, y'all are just saying that shit so I can get some attention, bruh. Y'all just saying that shit so y'all can get some attention. I don't want to hear that shit. Especially niggas, bruh. Y'all niggas don't want to stand in the club for 45 minutes in the line at the club. You think I'm going to think that you going to stand in a fucking polling line for 3 hours? Man, get the fuck out of here. Just remember this, right? I ain't going to make this video too much longer. It's already long as it is. Vote for Donald Trump is not going to even get you a night free at any of his hotels. It's not even gonna get you a free round of golf, my nigga. You feel me? You're not gonna get to eat at his restaurants and his hotels or stay the night. Nothing. It's not gonna get you nothing. And we're gonna revisit this because I can say whatever and I can think whatever, but time will always show who's right and who's wrong, right? And I cannot wait until I don't give a fuck about the white folks. I can't wait till all the minorities who's screaming this Trump 2024, who's openly supporting Trump. I can't wait till y'all have buyer's remorse. I can't wait. He might act right in his first year, which I doubt. He's too sporadic, bruh. He's too, what's the word for it, bruh? Where you just can't control yourself. Not sporadic is the word, but it's another spontaneous. It's another word I can't think of right now, but he's just too much. He might act right, but once he get comfortable in that power seat again, y'all gonna have buyer's remorse on voting this dude in office because he's going to win the election. I'm willing to bet anything I got, nobody can beat Donald Trump except for Taylor Swift right now. So with that being said, I can't wait for people to have buyer's remorse, you know? But on the other end of the spectrum, it ain't gonna be. Let's just say Harris pulls out some miracle ass fucking, let's just say Jesus comes down and blesses her and makes her the first female president. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be no better than if we had Trump damn near. You feel me? Like, but her record is not as bad as Trump's, depending on how you look at it, man. But like I said, I'm gonna go through this Project 2025 and write down all the key points for y'all. Make another video because Trump is already like, I don't know nothing about this 2025. I don't know nothing. I've never seen nobody get in front of a fucking camera and lie blatantly so much to motherfuckers to the point where they even know it's a lie and they still be like, I didn't hear that, or I believe you. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen nobody get in front of a camera and lie so much and motherfuckers still believe them. You feel me? Like without even motherfuckers having to fact check them, just your own fact check. Like what? That's a fucking lie or what? Like I know that ain't true, but people still believe them. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see a lot of people have to eat crow, and I feel sorry for everybody in America. I really feel sorry for y'all. I live in Japan and I've extended. Part of the reason why I extended to stay in Japan until 2027 is because I didn't want to be around for whoever wins this election in America. And I feel sorry for Taiwan. I feel sorry for South Korea. I feel sorry for Ukraine. Keep an eye on these three countries because who is Donald Trump friends with? All three of those dictators of those countries. And he's already come out and said Russia can do whatever the hell they want with Ukraine. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this video ages, okay? We'll see how this video ages. Hopefully I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would love nothing more than to be wrong about this topic right here, about either one of these candidates. But even though I think Trump is going to win, I would love to be wrong about Trump this time around. Hopefully he has turned a new page and has learned a lesson. But I doubt it, bruh. He's almost 80 years old. Once somebody shows you who they are, you gotta believe them. You gotta believe him. And he showed us so many fucking times who he really is. So if you support Donald Trump, that just shows who you really are, just like him. And I'll leave it at that. It's your boy, Sack the King. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. I don't want either one of these people to win the fucking presidency. Let's just make that clear. I'm not a Biden-Harris supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm just a person who is fed up with the process of American politics, and that is the reason why I choose not to live in America no more. But for all of y'all who still live in America, I'm open for the conversation. Please let me know in the comments why you're voting for a candidate or why you support a candidate and why you don't vote for a person or support that person. Because at this point, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong either way when both are wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. I'm putting on my Donald Trump hat and giving away $300 to a random subscriber since niggas like free money. Since y'all support niggas who want to give y'all free money, hey man, support Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. Hit that subscribe button and I'm out.